Callum, you made your first start for a few weeks against Millwall on Monday. How did you find the game?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, real disappointing result. I thought we competed really well in the game. We knew we would have to deal with a real direct threat from them. They're in good form. They're not far off the playoffs, so we knew it was going to be a difficult afternoon. But like I said, we created numerous openings in both halves. I thought we got the ball down really well, especially in the first half. Created some good openings through their press, had some good chances. But a 10-minute spell in the second half where they score a real lucky goal and then we don't win a long ball and sort of falls to their striker for a second. It sort of kills the game off. The fans get the back up and they've seen it through from there. But there were some real good things to take from the game, which we'll be looking to continue on Saturday against Reading.
How are you feeling yourself now physically after coming through that game?
Yeah, I know it's always difficult, but you've got to train at a level where when you are called upon to play that you are ready, which I felt I was. Training's got a real good intensity to it with the new manager, so I knew I'd be ready, and it's just about going in there and playing well and fitting in with what the manager wants from you and your role in the side. So it was great to be back out there in front of a real good away following on Monday.
We secured our championship safety a few days before that against Cardiff. How much of a weight has that taken off yourself and the rest of the players' shoulders?
Yeah, I would say so. When you're in that sort of segment of the table, it's something like you want to look up, but at the same time you need your results to be good to continue looking up. So it's been a bit of a mad season, really. I think we've come off the back of such a high of last season in what happened, and there's been some transitional moments with managers and ownerships and new signings and things like that. So I think for us as a group, the biggest thing we can take is the ethos we've got within our squad, and the team spirit is so strong that we've just carried on grafting and working hard together and grinding out results when we've needed to. And I think a big positive this season which we can take has been our away form. It's helped us massively along the way, and a big shout goes to the fans for that. They've come out and supported us in numbers. In particular, I came in for that game as well off the bench, Sheffield United. It's in my 3 years at Hull, it was one of the best away crowds I've ever played for. So collectively I would like to think of it as a successful season and one we can certainly build on moving forward.
How much have you enjoyed being back in the Championship this season?
Yeah, it's been unreal. When we dropped down last season, like I said on numerous interviews before, it was all about a hunger and a collective belief that we need to get back up there as soon as we can, and the first time of asking, which is what we did, and to carry that momentum forward into such a competitive league, and we've loved playing some great fixtures throughout the whole season, and it's about moving forward and improving and progressing as a football club and as an individual, and a group of players.
You mentioned the change in management. How have you found working under the new gaffer so far?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. He's brought some real good ideas. He thinks about the game differently. I think that's what you can take with all managers. You need to take sort of their knowledge and use that to help improve your game. And I think he's certainly done that. He spoke to a lot of lads about the way he sees the game in his eyes, and we've had some real good moments under him. So I think as a group of players we've taken on board what he's got to offer, and we'll look to continue to do that.
We've got Reading up next on Saturday. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, another tough game. They're off the back of an unbelievable second half that they had against Swansea. In fairness to them, it shows their collective belief and their team spirit to come back from 4-1 down to draw the game 4-4. So, it'll be a tough game. Since the new manager's come in, they've picked up some real good results as well. So, we're back at home. We want to build on the Cardiff game on Friday and continue to improve our home form, because we've had some real good followings at home sort of the last 5 to 6 months, and we're looking to give the fans another good result on Saturday.
And Reading have still got some work to do to secure their safety in the Championship. Do you think the fact we're playing with no pressure could play to our advantage?
I think there's always pressure in football. We're back at home. We want to win for our fans, for ourselves, for the club. We're looking to progress and move higher up the table as well. So, I wouldn't say there's no pressure on the game, but what we will be looking to do is exploit their weaknesses and make sure we start the game on the front foot and give them a real tough test.
You mentioned the win against Cardiff. How important is it now with these 2 home games left that we end the season on high?
Yeah, definitely. You know, the crowd have stuck by us. You know, like I said earlier, you know, it's been a real transitional season. The fans have also wanted to know for a while about what's happening with the future of the club, and one thing they've done is turned out in numbers for us and supported us whilst that's been going on in the background. So, you know, it's important for us to repay the faith that they've shown in us and give a good performance and secondly a good result.